Lovely lot. It is really, really nice to see you. Come on in and let me know if you're around. If you're on the live, drop me a hi. Let me know where you're joining me from. If you're on the replay, drop me a little hashtag replay. Let me know that you caught this and what you think of the cards and the tapping. And if you're thinking, cards tapping, what's she on about? Who is this woman? Then you're very welcome here. My name is Emma Starling and I am a master practitioner, trainer, mentor and guide in trauma-sensitive somatic EFT, soul shift. And it's my mission in this life to get energy work and particularly emotional freedom technique into the hands of 1 million people in my lifetime, because it is a phenomenal healing and growth tool. And so this is your first toe dip. If you've never visited me before, you're really welcome. Put newbie in the comments. I've got some great resources for you. And the daily tap is about you experiencing what trauma-sensitive somatic EFT feels like, but in a really, really tiny, simple, fun and easy way. And so to do that, I often use cards. And I've got the Oracle of the Seven Energies this morning by Colette Baron Reid. It's a gorgeous deck with loads of really pretty imagery in it. Now, don't be put off by cards if you're not into them or you've never done them before. It's just a way to pinpoint a message that is suitable for more than one person, right? And what you will also find is that messages that are really powerful and potent often match my outfit somehow, or me, or my environment. So look out if there's a card that comes out. I haven't drawn them yet, but if there's a card that comes out that's got blues and golds and beiges and stuff like that, and grey, then you know it's a big hitter. I'm a very intuitive person and I'm also very visual, and so that's the way that messages come towards me and confirmations. But you will find your own way with it, right? So, oh my god, they're all piling out this morning. It's all going on. Right, bear with me 1 second while I tag some people, because it takes a little bit of encouragement, let's just put it that way, to actually get these messages out in a timely manner. And it's still not appearing on my Facebook feed, which is really bizarre. I don't know what's going on. It's not showing up. Okay, we'll try it this way. The problem is then going on your phone and accessing it, you can't then tag people, so it's very, very weird. I think it takes a long time for Restream to get the message out. Anyway, let's have a look where we are. So we've got some eyes. Come on in and into the comments and let me know who you are, where you're joining me from, if you'd like to. And if you would, if you've got something that you're thinking about this morning that is on your mind, put a heart in the comments, and then I know that this message is for you. It can be anything, something you're worried about, something that you're waiting for, something you would like clarity on, something that's upsetting you, anything at all. And let's ask, what do we need to know today for the greatest and highest good of everybody watching on the live or on the replay, anytime they catch this? Show me clearly, please. What do we need? That one. Oh, okay. Interesting. So I see the similarity already. So the card that's come out is number 44, the Divine Matrix. And actually, I'm seeing the similarity here between the pattern in here, this, and the pattern on the inside of here. I see that immediately. And I kind of see the goldy of the curtains and the shimmering and the blue. Okay, but anyway, irrespective, it's number 44. And let's have a look at what that number, what this card means. I'm still waiting for it to come up on Facebook because I need to tag some people. Just not playing ball this morning at all. Bear with me a second. So if you're in the comments, if you're watching this, can you pop something in the chat and let me know that you are seeing and hearing me okay? Because it says there's 2 viewers, but it's not showing that it's live yet. It's very weird with Restream. Anyway, we'll carry on. Do let me know. So number 44 then. But the way that we do this is because I do things in a very somatic way, as in we work with the body primarily, because the body doesn't lie. It holds old trauma, old blocks, programming, sensations, emotions, and things like that. So what I want you to do is, or I invite you to do, is to pay attention to your body when I'm reading this message out. What are you noticing in your body? What are you feeling? Are you feeling any clenching, any tension, tightness, resistance, any pushback? Or are you feeling excitement and kind of pulled towards this message? It's called Divine Matrix, right? So just notice what happens when I read it out. It talks about the realm of spirit, the knowledge that we are all divine beings, part of a tapestry, and weaving our dreams into the fabric of reality. It talks about synchronicity and learning to trust the way things unfold. And I know that can be hard. So even if that's what you focus on, do I trust the way things are unfolding? And if you get an instant no, then you know that this is for you. And it says, do you ever wonder how synchronicities have come together? Those meaningful coincidences that move life forward in ways we might not understand at the time. We can get trapped in the idea that the world is a place of separate parts with space between, because the true quantum spiritual nature of reality can be confusing. Imagine that everything possible under the sun is waiting to be claimed. You are not separate from what you desire to manifest. Everything is intrinsically connected within a vast living web of life called the Divine Matrix. Even that which you have not yet observed as part of your life experience is still connected to you. It remains dormant until you choose it. Life operates on life's terms as well. You don't live in a vacuum, so you are surrounded by a multitude of realities that were brought to life by others. These can surely affect you if you allow them to, but as your thread, your luminous life force, your courageous dream is part of your tapestry of life, you're being invited to be conscious of the pattern that you're weaving. Isn't it amazing to know that you have such power inherent in you just by being alive? You will see the evidence of the truth of this divine matrix today. It is within you. What you do matters. All manner of miracles are waiting for you to lay claim to them. Are you ready? That's an incredible message today, and I'm so excited about that for you and for me and for everybody watching. So just notice what's going on in your body as you hear that. When you think about things unfolding, when you think about trusting the path and that you are incredible and you've got real power within you, what lands for you? What are you saying to yourself? Are you going, yeah, I am? And that's cool if you are. This is not going to change that. But if you're kind of saying, I don't know, I'm not sure, I don't think that's for me, or whatever resistance you've got to this or doubt that you've got about this, that's what we can start tapping on and changing today. So what I'm going to do is just ask you to put a hand on your body and just notice any tension, tightness, discomfort, resistance, and then tapping with me, going to the eyebrow first. Just take 2 fingers, full responsibility for your own well-being. Just tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. I'm going to start right there at the start of the eyebrow. Today, I'm thinking about synchronicities outside of the eye and how humans can get trapped in the idea under the eye that things are all separate from each other. Under the nose. And there's a deeper, older part of me on the chin that recognizes the fact on the collarbones that everything is intrinsically connected to a vast living web of life. Under the arm, and that I myself am connected to the divine matrix. Top of the head, and that all possible choices are there for me already. On the eyebrow, my only job is to choose the ones I really want. Outside of the eye, I'm being invited to be conscious of the patterns that I'm weaving. Under the eye, because my thread is part of the tapestry of life itself. Under the nose, and what I do matters. On the chin, all manner of miracles are waiting for me to claim them today. On the collarbones, and I choose to turn away from realities created by others under the arm, and to follow my own thread of luminous life force. Top of the head. And focus on making my own dreams come true. And then come to a stop, take a nice deep breath. See, even just 2 rounds of tapping is really powerful, depending on what you've got going on for you. I'm not claiming that just 2 rounds of tapping is going to heal trauma and cure cancer and anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. We don't say that anyway. However, when the body and the nervous system feels safe enough, then blocks, trauma, disease, pain can all start to complete itself, to heal, to finish the cycle. And so what you might notice now after that card is that your body feels lighter somehow. It feels like there's maybe a bit more space between the thoughts, between the cells, between thinking and action. So just take a moment to notice now how you feel in your body, because you can see in your eyes, mine already look wider and a bit brighter. And you will see that in yourself. So go to a mirror now if you can. Go and have a look at how different you look. Notice if your eyes are more sparkly, if your skin has got more colour, if your shoulders have dropped a little bit, and just notice inside how different you feel just after 2 rounds of tapping. And the secret to this is that there is a secret, what I call a secret side door of healing. And what I mean by that is it isn't just a top-down cognitive talking approach, and it isn't just a somatic breathing sensation approach. There is a way, and I teach it, to blend those two together that actually kind of sneaks in the side door and brings healing on a really deep level without re-traumatization, without even having to talk about the thing, the elephant in the room, the big problem, if you don't want to or you can't for whatever reason. And we just started a new cohort yesterday of the Trauma Sensitive Somatic EFT practitioner certification, and it's really cool. Hey, Jill, I nearly called you Grace then. Hey, Jill, how are you, my dear? It's lovely to see you. And it was amazing. And we talked about nervous system regulation, neurobiology, memory reconsolidation, depotentiation, all of these things that are linked to EFT, and things that happen as a result of emotional freedom technique and tapping on acupressure points that send a signal to the amygdala to say, even though this thing's going on, you're calm and you're safe. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's essentially what we're doing. And so if you have been wanting to train in a modality that gets deeper, better, faster results for your clients than a lot of the old approaches can do, then there's still a couple of spots open. You can still catch up. We've only done week 1. And it's the calls are on a Monday, 1 till 3. So if that's of interest, drop a heart in the comments, and I'll send you some information. But for now, if this helped you, I would love it if you get it into the hands of somebody else that it might help today, and you can help me hit my mission of getting this into the hands of 1 million people. It's not about me, it's not about the technique as such, it's about helping people to feel better naturally no matter what's going on around them, and that's what I'm aiming to do. So if you want to be part of that, then feel free to get this into the hands of somebody else that might help, either by sharing it with them or by tagging them in the comments wherever you found this video. And if it helped you, then I'm really, really glad. Let me know in the comments below how it helped, how you feel afterwards, and what you take away from this session. And with that, I'm going to leave you to your day. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, whatever you're doing. I'm going to go and walk the doggleses and get on with my course prep for tomorrow. So I'll see you soon. Take care. Before I go, Jill says, as a trauma psychotherapist of 25 years, I would not be without tapping. That's incredible. Thank you, Jill. Jill and I have been in each other's worlds for a good while now. And actually the tools that Jill taught me as well around transactional analysis and therapeutic interventions and things like that are incredible. And they're a part of what I do as well. And I know that Jill gets a lot out of tapping with clients and stuff like that. So, if you are a coach, a healer, a therapist, a counselor, it's an amazing, amazing tool. And it doesn't mean you have to switch to only doing that. It's an amazing tool to plug in, if you like. And this is what we talked about last night, it's really about plugging it in the right way for you and how you work and the tools you're already mastered and trained in and the clients that you serve, right? And that's what I aim to do. Is I want to get this out there, and I want to get as many people using it as possible. I have a kind of a yardstick that I go by, which is that if you're doing growth or change or trauma or identity work or anything that involves healing and growing and, you know, feeling better and moving past blocks and stuff, if you're talking, you ought to be tapping because it's the tapping that helps you to shift what's in the way. So what you want is right there, and there's all this cack in the way. It's the tapping that actually dissolves and shifts things out of the way, collapsing the time for you to get to where you want to go, right? And it plugs in to pretty much every modality and technique out there that I have seen so far. I'm going to be doing a bit more content on this coming up as well, so you can see if it's for you and how it might, you know, plug into breathwork or meditation or counselling and things like that. So anyway, I just wanted to put that in there since Jill had very kindly made that comment. So without further ado, I'm going to leave you to your day. Thank you, Jill, and thank you everybody for being here. And I will see you again tomorrow around 8:15 for the Daily Tap. Take care.